diesel truck for one reason: longevity. You imagined 500,000 miles of hauling, towing, dominating the road, and outlasting every gas-powered toy on the block. But here's the brutal truth: most of these trucks don't even make it to 100,000. And no, it's not because of bad luck, bad fuel, or some random mechanical failure. It's because of you. Without even realizing, you're doing things that are slowly killing your engine from the inside. And once the damage shows, it's too late. We're talking $10,000 engine rebuilds, failed emissions, turbo failures, lost compression, warranty-denied nightmares.
I've rebuilt dozens of these engines, and every single one failed because of one of these mistakes.
There are common mistakes diesel owners make that guarantee an early death. And the worst part? You've probably done at least 5 of them today. Let's start with the very first one, the one that happens before you even put your seatbelt on. 1. Cold starts. Everyone loves firing up their diesel engine and rolling out within seconds every morning. It feels normal, right? Wrong. That first 30 seconds might be a death sentence, because what you just did is like sprinting barefoot on glass. You're bringing in cold metal on metal contact before the oil has a chance to circulate. Diesel engines run on tight tolerances. When it's cold, your oil is thick. It hasn't reached the turbo. It hasn't reached your bearings. Every rev during those first 30 seconds grinds your components down. Do this every day for a year, and you've just shaved 40,000 miles off your engine's life. And you can multiply that damage if it's winter. But guess what? The fix is stupid simple. Let it idle for 60 to 90 seconds. Give the oil time to warm and flow before you move. You're not just warming up the truck, you're giving your engine permission to survive. 2. Short trips, running to the store, quick trip to pick up the kids, back and forth to the job site down the street. You think, no big deal, it's just 5 minutes. But to your diesel engine, that's death by 1,000 cuts. Here's the problem: diesel engines are designed to run hot, really hot. Short trips never give them enough time to reach optimal temperature. That means incomplete combustion, thicker oil, unburnt fuel, and carbon buildup inside the DPF, diesel particulate filter. And when the DPF can't regenerate, it clogs. That triggers limp mode. That wrecks performance. And eventually, it destroys your engine. Modern diesels need long runs, highway speeds, and sustained burn. So what's the fix? At least one long highway trip every week. 30 minutes minimum. Clear the soot, burn the carbon, breathe new life into your motor.
But short trips are just the start. What if I told you a $40 part could destroy your $6,000 injectors in a way you never saw coming?
Short trips feel harmless, but your diesel is choking the whole time. 3. Fuel filter neglect. Your diesel runs on fuel, but fuel is filthy. Every gallon you pump holds water, micro debris, and even microbial growth, the perfect storm for injector failure. And here's the terrifying part: your injectors are precision instruments. One bad droplet of contaminated fuel and it's game over. Clogged tips, misfires, engine rattle, and once damage sets in, there's no fix, just a $6,000 injector job. Most diesel owners wait until they feel something's wrong, but by then, it's already too late. The smartest diesel drivers know this. Your fuel filter is your first line of defense. That tiny $40 part stands between your wallet and disaster. The rule is simple: replace it every 15,000 miles, religiously, not when the truck feels weird or when a light comes on. Protect your injectors before they need saving. 4. Cheap fuel. Are you tempted to patronize that sketchy fuel station offering diesel for 30 cents less? It's a trap. Sure, it looks like a deal, but that dirty, low-quality diesel is what's silently wrecking your engine. And here's how. Cheap fuel often has lower cetane levels, meaning delayed ignition and incomplete combustion. That means more soot, more heat, and more turbo strain. And many discount stations skip the protective additives, the ones that clean your injectors, lubricate your fuel pump, and prevent algae and gunk buildup. So what do you eventually get for saving a few bucks? Turbo failure, injector wear, hard starts, emission codes, and most of all, thousands in repairs. Try to spend 30 cents more per gallon at a reputable station. It's not luxury, it's insurance, because that cheap fuel is the most expensive mistake you'll ever make. And 5. DEF system abuse. You think DEF as in diesel exhaust fluid is just an emissions thing. It's not. Treat it wrong and it becomes an engine killer. DEF breaks down when exposed to heat and air. Leave it in an open jug or store it in your warm garage and it crystallizes. Those crystals clog the SCR system. And here's the deal breaker. Modern diesels won't even start if that system goes bad. You'll be stuck in limp mode or worse, completely bricked. Use sealed, fresh DEF only and store it right. Don't refill from sketchy containers. And never trust refilled jugs from someone's garage. One drop of contaminated fluid can ruin a $3,000 emission system. 6. Over and under oiling. Oil is your diesel's lifeblood, but it's only as good as how you manage it. Too little oil and your engine runs hot, friction hits the roofs, metal wears, and bearings fail. Too much oil, you get froths like a milkshake. Mind you, that foam can't lubricate, so your turbo, pistons, and camshafts starve. And when lubrication fails, you can bet destruction is imminent. Then there's the ultimate silent killer, dirty oil. Go too long between oil changes and sludge forms. That sludge clogs passages, kills turbos, and suffocates your engine from the inside. If you want to survive past 100K, change your oil every 5,000 to 7,000 miles. No exceptions. Use high-grade, diesel-specific oil. Don't gamble with universal blends. Don't stretch intervals just a little more. One slip here, and your engine starts writing its own obituary. 7. EGR carbon buildup. Your engine might be choking and you don't even know it. The EGR system was designed to lower emissions. It works by recirculating exhaust gas back into your intake, but that exhaust is often dirty, full of soot. Over time, this creates thick carbon buildup inside your intake manifold. It's like black cake layered on your valves, slowly robbing your engine of power and efficiency. You won't feel it at first, but then your throttle response begins to dull, your MPG drops, the check engine light flickers, and before you know it, performance is gone. The fix is nothing but periodic EGR cleanouts, done every 40,000 miles or sooner in harsh conditions. Or if emissions laws allow, a legal EGR delete is recommended. Ignore this, and your engine is literally eating its own waste. 8. Turbo shutdown mistakes. You just climbed a steep hill, hauling 10,000 pounds. Your turbo's glowing red, over 1,200 degrees Fahrenheit. Then you park, turn the key, and walk away. Congratulations, you just killed your turbo. When you shut off a scorching turbo, oil trapped in the bearings instantly bakes. It carbonizes and clogs the lines. Over time, it starts grinding the bearings down, and that turbo you paid thousands for starts its slow march to death. The fix is criminally simple. Idle your engine for 1 to 2 minutes after heavy driving. Let the oil circulate and let the turbo cool. Bonus tip, you can install a turbo timer to do the idling for you even after you leave. It's a tiny habit that ensures massive protection. 9. Wrong coolant. What happens when you mix coolants or top off with tap water? You create a chemical nightmare. Tap water contains minerals that cause scale and corrosion. Mixing red, green, or yellow coolants causes sludge, gel, and acid-like breakdown inside your engine block. Once the water pump fails, the radiator clogs, and the head gasket pressures spike. The rust starts silently. Modern diesels demand precise chemistry, so here's the golden rule. Use only OEM-grade coolant. If you must dilute, only use distilled water. Never trust the tap. Coolant seems simple until it becomes a $4,000 mistake. And here's a bonus. Listen to them because it's talking to you. Your diesel is always talking. The question is, are you listening? Clicks, rattles, slight lag in throttle, a faint vibration through the wheel. Those aren't just quirks, they're warning flares. Most owners ignore them until it's too late, but seasoned diesel drivers tune in like it's a heartbeat. If you feel something off or hear something new, don't wait, get it checked, because these machines often whisper before they scream. Early awareness doesn't cost you, late repairs do. Now here's the hard truth, most guys won't make it to 100,000 miles and then they blame the truck. But it's not the truck, it's the habits. Every one of these failures is totally preventable. And now, you know, so the question is, will you keep driving like nothing changed, or will you start treating your diesel like the investment it is? Because your diesel was built to outlive you, but only if you respect it. So which mistake shocked you most? Drop the number in the comments, and don't hesitate to smash the like and subscribe buttons for other car-saving hacks from us.